Hello and welcome back. It's Latanya, and this is my YouTube video that speaks about just the ordinary, and the extraordinary experiences that I've had as a Christian. So today I want to talk about forgiveness, and forgiveness in terms of a short story around how I had to do this. Now, granted, I learned about forgiveness as a child, and you hear about it in church growing up that you have to forgive for the other person, for you. However, it's not always easy to forgive because of the way that people make us feel and because of the emotions that come attached to what they have done to you. So I want to speak about forgiveness in terms of when I had to do it and how it really helped me. So once upon a time, I was a member of a very thriving church. This church is still in existence to this day. They're doing amazing work. And I was a member of the children's ministry. So we were doing great work there. And at this time, the pastor of the children's ministry was going to be transitioning to another role in another city. And so they had an opportunity for people to step up and to lead. So of course I threw my hat in the ring. I remember going home praying, and I created like a vision, a mission, an entire year's worth of calendar, content, activities for the children, also for the staff, and everybody loved it. I met with the senior pastor of the church, and he said that was the first time that he had ever seen anybody present him anything like that in that format. And this was the church that, of course, had a female co-pastor, had lots of men in leadership, but it was, I think, the first time that a woman had presented that for the children's ministry. And so it was a really great feeling. And I was like, I was excited about it. However, the pastor of the children's ministry did not think that I should be in the position because I was a woman. And he felt like that role should be a male role, married, and all these things. And so while everyone else around me, including his supervisor, said, hey, we love what you're doing. We think you're the right fit for this role. It's aligned with what we're going to try to do. I didn't feel comfortable with the fact that he was blocking what I was trying to do. And so this person has sort of changed from the person that I saw leading to a person who was trying to prevent me from taking on the role. I ultimately decided that I was not going to take on the role because I don't like division, I don't like confusion, and I don't like derision. So I also had to decide that I was going to have to forgive this person, because here's the thing. If I continue to go on being upset with the way that he tried to block me and prevent me from being able to serve in a leadership role, then I would not have been able to really realize, the way that God can use me in other areas and other spaces. So I was able to forgive him. And even though I was upset at what he tried to do, it was harmful what he tried to do, I was still able to forgive the person and just say, you know what, at the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and utilize my gift and my talent, and the way that I believe that the Lord wants me to use it in another space. And so again, I chose to step down. Another person was able to step in. She did a great job. Another female did a great job. But at the time, I just could not deal with, all the negativity that came from that. And so in hindsight, I should have went ahead and took on the position, because I actually would have done a great job at it. And I know this to this day. And so I saw it, of course, in other spaces where I was able to lead, especially working with children. But I wanted to tell you that, being a Christian is a journey. It is a walk. It's a learning opportunity to grow and to glow. And sometimes we have opportunities where God is trying to teach us something about ourselves and something about other people. But the one thing that I remembered was learning how to quickly forgive and keep it moving. Learn how to quickly forgive. We see people that cause harm to this day, whether they intended or not, whether it's conscious or unconscious. It may not have been the intent, but the impact really does harm other people. So my thought is, let's pray for folks. Let me pray for people who have these issues. Let me pray for this pastor so that he doesn't cause further harm. Let me pray for me to be able to utilize my gift in another capacity so that I can continue to move on. But anyway, I wanted to share with you why forgiveness is so important in the work that we do and the roles that we have in our communities and our families. In order for us to be, the kinds of folks that we can really drive and make some impact, sometimes we got to forgive folks and keep it moving. And I just want to share that with you today as one of the ways that I show up as a Christian. And I'm really glad that God always shows me, you know, what I need to do and how I need to do it better. All right, take care, y'all, and I will see you all next time.